ODM, UDA, and all those other parties in Kariobangi North, in Nairobi as cosmopolitan area. Again, we did very well in Kisa East, in Quisero constituency in Kakamega. I think ODM was number 9, UDA was number 10. We emerged victorious. And what it means is that, since we formed DCP was formed just the other day. It's only 7 months old. It's a very young party. But out of the 24 by-elections, we won 3. And to shame our detractors, William Ruto and company, they have been spreading propaganda that DCP is a tribal party, it's a party for the mountain. We won in Quisero. Quisero is 600 kilometers from the mountain. There are no mountain people who live in Kakamega. It's the Luya nation who live there. We won here in Nairobi in a cosmopolitan environment where all communities are. We won here in Nairobi. In Narok, our candidate was a Ma. It was not a Kikuyu. And the Ma people and the other communities that live there, subscribe to the philosophy of DCP, of listening to the people. Our party is listening to the ground. And what I want to say is that the by-elections give DCP an opportunity to show its national outlook, its acceptance across Kenya. And this is the party to watch, I can tell you. Yep. And we've just come in. That was a very strong showing for a young party. But as I told you, this was a small dance. Yeah. We are looking forward to the main dance. As we look forward to the main dance, Mr. Gachagua, one would say in areas that you performed very well, you've heaped praise on the performance. That means it is an election as well that was carried out by IEBC. The areas that the United Opposition performed poorly, you say that election was rigged. One would say that is doublespeak because it is the very same institution that carried out the election. I am not saying the election was conducted well we won. In Narok, it is the resilience of the Narok people that made that election happen. The officer commanding police station Narok was forced by the DIG to surrender command to Betty Maina, the women rep from Murang'a, and he said no. He was transferred to Turkana. You can check. The OCS Narok was transferred on the 24th, 2 days before the elections, because he was being told to cede police command to a member of parliament, and he said he cannot. The woman representative of Murang'a took over the police command in Narok. She's the one who was commanding police operations, and she unleashed terror to the people of Narok town. People were beaten up, people were injured, but the people were resilient. And especially when I went there forcibly, when the police were stopping me, when live ammunition was fired at my car, when stones were ringing on me, and I was very brave and courageous, I give people the impetus and the courage that they should not be intimidated. We won the election, but it was not a free and fair environment. It's really people fought, and exactly this is what will happen in the general election. I have no doubt in my mind. Kenyans will not agree to be suppressed by goons and police in 2027. I have no doubt in my mind. What I saw in Narok is what we want to encourage across the country. In Kariobangi, there was a lot of violence and voter suppression. But the people there were determined. They wanted to elect a leader whom they want, and they did it. In Kisa, there was a lot of violence. So I am not saying that in areas where DCP won, it was a fair contest. It wasn't. They won against many odds. In fact, in Narok, if there was no voter suppression, our candidate who got 6,000 votes would have gotten 12,000. But there was a lot of voter suppression, intimidating women and young people to make sure that they don't go to vote. So what I'm saying is, why I'm not worried as a leader in this country, it is possible to intimidate people in a by-election using goons and police. It is not possible to do so during the general election. There are not enough goons to intimidate people in the country. Every goon will be in his constituency, and he will be dealt with by the local people. The police will have no capacity to escort goons to cause mayhem, because in a general election you need 2 police officers in every polling station. We have 45,000 polling stations in Kenya. You need 90,000 police officers. They are never enough. In fact, they borrow manpower from KWS and KFS. So what I'm saying, and I want to assure the people of Kenya, there will be no police officers to escort goons